Well, right now it's all tied up. Each team still has a timeout remaining. Both teams in the penalty. It's Brooklyn ball with 28.6 remaining. So a 4.6 difference between shot clock and game clock.
And one thing the Nets do is bring Shamet in the ball game for Brown, because you have to have shooting on the floor. So Joe Harris and Shamet is those guys, and you have DeAndre Jordan as the guy diving and crashing the ball.
I think that's an interesting decision. Do you keep Brown in, or do you keep Jordan in?
To me, if I'm the Clippers, I'm not allowing Kyrie Irving or James Harden to play one-on-one to end this ball game.
Patrick Beverley, an all-NBA defender, guarding Kyrie Irving. Now Mann picks him up. Irving steps back, three-pointer. In and out, won't go. Oh, and Jordan tips it in. DeAndre Jordan with the left hand. And Brooklyn goes back up by 2.
That's great effort by DeAndre Jordan. Stationed along the baseline in the dunker position to work to the middle of the floor and tip it in. They switch the pick and roll. Irving takes a difficult step back to his right early in the shot clock, but that's terrific effort by DeAndre Jordan.
One of his best games of the season. He's tied his season high with 13 points, has 11 rebounds, 4 block shots, and no bigger play than that.
But they shot very early in the clock, so the Clippers have more than enough time.
Clippers now out of timeouts. They'll advance the ball into the front court.
And Lou Williams back into the ball game for offensive purposes.
Paul George continues to sit out, so it's Williams, Batum, Beverley, Leonard, and Marcus Morris.
And one thing you don't want to do if you're the Nets, you got to protect the three-point line also. So you have to play solid defense. Make sure you don't give open looks, collapsing the defense.
They put the big man Jordan on the inbounds pass. Batum called the best passer for the Clippers. Leonard drives, goes inside, lays it up, and an offensive foul is called.
And they don't have a challenge yet left because they took their challenge on the Beverley screen.
And Kawhi Leonard unawares, asking them to challenge, unaware that they don't have the challenge.
Yep.
No. Nope. Nope, Mike.
Don't like
you
the call.
can say yep all you want. This is NBA basketball.
You don't think on that one? And quickly a foul, Beverley on Harden.
That's inserting yourself where you don't need to be inserted. Because I can say that forearm on him
is a foul first.
Is the foul first. So you let that go, which I think is the right call. So then you get away with something, and that's not even that much. He's just trying to shed the illegal contact by Harden.
Right.
And what we've seen, he sold the contact, what little contact there was. And he benefited because of it.
So Beverley fouls out. 5 points in 28 minutes. James Harden goes to the free throw line.
And I know in that last 2-minute report, they're going to say, great call.
Meanwhile, clutch free throws right now. Harden hits the first to make it a 3-point game. Remember, the Clippers now out of timeouts. .3 remaining. It'll be interesting to see if he misses this. Will Brooklyn foul? And not allowed a three-pointer, but he hits it. That makes it a 4-point game. No timeouts for the Clippers. Final seconds. Lou Williams dribbles it down, kicks it out in the corner to Mann. Mann puts up a three-pointer. That won't go. Leonard goes through, and that's it. The Brooklyn Nets come into L.A. and beat the Clippers and extend their winning streak to 6 in a row. James Harden, another brilliant performance with 37 plus 11 rebounds and 7 assists. As the Nets continue to play terrific basketball, they sweep the West Coast trip. 5 straight on the West Coast, 6 in a row overall. And this is the key play down the stretch. Leonard drives, contact between these two all-stars, and they call the offensive foul on Kawhi Leonard, who was not happy, nor were the Clippers. But Brooklyn will have a a pleasant flight back east. DeAndre Jordan played a huge role in this one. The former Clipper was perhaps his best game of the season. Number of Brooklyn Nets playing well. Kyrie Irving had 28. Bruce Brown, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 4 steals. The Brooklyn Nets are a true title contender. They improved now to 20-12 overall. Meanwhile, the Clippers fall to 22-10. Final score, the Nets 112, the Clippers 108. For Mark Jackson, Jeff Van Gundy, and our entire ESPN crew, Mike Green saying thanks so much for watching. SportsCenter is coming up next.